Yes, it's the news the Rangers fans have been waiting for. A US-led takeover of the club has been completed. A consortium buying 51% of the stake here in the Ibrox club and signalling a new era for players and fans alike here at Ibrox. Of course, talks have been ongoing for months. We've been reporting on the story for months, but now that deal has been completed and things can move forward as this club looks to try and secure a period of improved success on the field. Andrew Cavenagh is the man who has been leading the takeover. He will come in as club chairman, backed of course by 49ers Enterprises, so the investment arm of the San Francisco 49ers. It will see boardroom change. I mentioned Andrew Cavenagh coming in as chairman of the club. Parag Marat, who of course is the Leeds chairman, he will come in as vice chairman here at Rangers. Patrick Stewart, the CEO, he will remain in his position, so in charge of the day-to-day running of the club, and some old faces, if you like, leaving the Ibrox board. On the subject of Parag Marat, of course, this has been quite a complex scenario, with fans wondering about dual interest with Leeds United connection, but this has all been done, Rangers say, with the say-so of the Scottish FA. So really it is full steam ahead for fans of Rangers looking ahead to a bright new era, they hope, for the club. And of course they've been having their say as well, Andrew Cavenagh and the new consortium. Let's take a look at some of the messages coming out early on from them. He says, deeply grateful for the trust placed in us by the Rangers board, the shareholders and staff and supporters as well. They mentioned the club's history and traditions speaking for themselves, but they say history doesn't win football matches. We know the true way to honour the heritage will be to drive performance. Our focus is simple: elevating performance, delivering results. Parag Marat, the vice-chairman, as we mentioned, Leeds chairman currently as well, says at 49ers Enterprises they've built a track record of sporting and business success. Their driving motivation is a deep connection to the clubs. They're excited to join Andrew and their driving motivation is to bring success here as well. So it's an exciting time, I think, for the Rangers fans. It's been ongoing for months and now the deal has been completed.
Sorry, I almost cut you off in your prime there. This will be very popular with the Rangers fans. Why is that?
Quite simple, because they've not had anywhere near the level of success they wanted in recent seasons for far too long. Really, that one Scottish Premiership title, one European final, but over the piece. And you know the way Glasgow works, they've had to look over to the east end of the city and see Celtic winning pretty much everything. It felt like things were not quite at rock bottom, because we know this club has had its difficulties, but that it needed something. It needed something to change. Celtic have crept ahead in terms of the domestic dominance. You look at the assets that Celtic sell on regularly, Champions League football. The Rangers fans needed something. Now, of course, there are no guarantees that any takeover leads to immediate success, but this 51% stake in the club, the 20 million injection initially, there is clearly a massive level of optimism from the Rangers fans that brighter days are ahead.
And where does this takeover leave a pursuit of a new head coach?
Yeah, that's the next burning question, isn't it? I suppose you have to look at the time frame. Kevin Thelwell, who is the incoming sporting director, starts on Monday. You would have to imagine that he has been working away behind the scenes. So Rangers fans should be looking at that semi-imminently. It would be nice to offer a hard timeline, but it certainly should be just around the corner sooner rather than later. Davide Ancelotti, Russell Martin, they appear to be the kind of top names on the list at the moment. Rangers actually have issued an open letter to fans today as well, saying the first priority together is clear: hiring a new men's head coach. The process is well underway. We look forward to sharing more updates soon. So maybe not quite as soon as the Rangers fans were hoping, but it should be sooner rather than later.